Welcome back, everyone, to another video. Today, we're back. Well, only me, with my brother in the background. So, yesterday, we reacted to 2 scary text messages that I found on the internet. Now, I found 2 scary animations, because today is Saturday. Yeah. And, by the way, if you guys can see my clock, that is wrong. Completely wrong. I promise you that I'm supposed to be 6 hours behind, but you know. Anyway, we're gonna get started. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like. Now, this is how I want you guys to like this video. You must sit on that like button, like hard, crush it, annihilate it, destroy it, do whatever you want to do with it. And don't forget to do exactly the same to the subscribe button, but 10 times harder. And comment if I don't forget to turn it on. Well, I can be forgetful sometimes, but you know. And tell me, what is your worst nightmare? You don't have to tell me, but you can if you want to. If you want to share it. I'd love to know. And yeah, let's get started. The first video is called Okay, look, I'm on my iPad right now, so the title will show just now, so, you know. Alright, I'll be on my PC soon, I hope. As long as I can get everything set up. Alright, let's get started. Something was in my apartment. That's the name of the title. What? That's the name of the video.
It's a scary paranormal story that happened to me in my sophomore year in college.
Okay.
It still gives me creeps and scares me to this day.
Really? What happened?
It's a true story. Trust me.
Story? I've been watching a few.
As New Year has just begun, I moved into the apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 bathrooms. Me and my housemate got our own rooms.
Okay.
Everything seemed nice and got along great for the first week.
Yeah.
I would often wake up to sounds in the middle of the night coming from the kitchen, since my room was the closest to it. I always assumed it was my roommate having a late-night snack. After the second week, he told me that he was actually going to drop the university because he didn't feel so well physically and was kind of homesick.
Wow, he looks like
I was sad that he had to go, but I was a little excited thinking that I had the apartment to myself and wouldn't hear his midnight munchies.
Have to hear his munchies.
And that night, I woke up to noise from the kitchen again.
How?
I was a bit confused because I was the only one in the apartment.
Yeah.
I was alone now.
Could there be a stalker?
I then went to investigate and found a knife on the floor in the kitchen.
Oh.
I put it back in the drawer and went back to bed, thinking it might have fallen from the counter. A few nights passed and I didn't hear a sound, except for this night. I heard some sounds coming from my closet.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It was about 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
And then I just felt a coldness around me. And my hair was standing up on my whole body when I woke up to see my closet. Suddenly, I saw a dark figure standing next to the closet.
What is that thing?
It looked like a Dementor from the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, it really does.
But it disappeared in a few seconds.
Or something.
I figured I was having a wild imagination.
Yeah, it could be a nightmare or something.
The next day, I felt tired from all my classes, so when nighttime fell, I knocked out in my bed. That night was the night I would never forget.
Wait, what? Oh, wait.
I remember waking up to some noise coming from behind me.
Uh-oh.
I woke up and I realized that I couldn't move. All I could move were my eyes.
No, he has sleep
I was laying in bed in fear. My heart started to thump really hard. I felt a cold air behind me as I felt this person coming closer. But I couldn't hear any footsteps.
Levitating.
That's when I realized the bed was shaking viciously. But it wasn't because of me. I tried to see at the corner of the room and I saw the dark figure from the other day. This time it had red eyes
look
like
really
those
creepy.
of the devil.
I don't like it.
My heart sank when I saw it. Although I wasn't a strong believer in God until that moment, I closed my eyes and started to pray to God to help me. I started to remember my parents and friends. That's when I felt the figure stop. I just kept thinking of everything that made me happy and praying to God to help me. And finally, I felt the dark figure leave the room, retreating back to its corner.
Okay, at least a retreat.
After
So
5
now,
minutes, I
he's
was
not
able
half the
to
time
move
dead.
my body. I decided to
Sorry,
go
I've
sleep at
actually
my
turned my
neighbor's
screen.
apartment for the night as I ran away as fast as I could run. I eventually moved out of that apartment by the end of the month. And now I'm always wondering if those things are what made my housemate leave.
Probably.
Needless to say, I'm glad I moved out.
Yeah, you at least you moved out. All right. All right, that's animation number 1. All right. All right, we're gonna get ready for number 2. And yeah, be right back for animation number 2. Okay, I'm back, everyone, for animation number 2. Okay, so this one's called My Teacher Got Fired and Now She's Trying to Kill Us. That sounds absolutely terrifying. My teachers are kind, but this one is an absolute maniac. Yeah, alright? Hopefully, I don't jump out my skin on this one. Hopefully. Well, try not to get terrified and poop your pants out. Challenge. Okay. Alright, let's get started. My teacher got fired, and now she's trying to kill us.
My name is Karen, and this happened when I was 14 years old. I had the best teacher ever who was also really kind. She let us do whatever we wanted and didn't care about us at all.
Really?
I know that it wasn't appropriate for her students. However, because we were young kids, everyone liked her except for one person.
Who's that?
He was what we called a nerd. He was smart, but he was a big snitch and really annoying.
I know.
He always
can be
said
like that.
we
I don't
all
want to
needed
be mean,
to study and not goof around, but everyone ignored him. We heard that our teacher had been fired. There were rumors going around about her. One was that she was fired because the nerd had snitched on her and told his parents. They all complained to the principal. Soon the nerd was bullied a lot because of it, and he finally ended up leaving the school and moving to another one.
What is
When
wrong
he
with
packed
you
his
people?
stuff and left the classroom on his last day, I saw him crying and staring at us with a bruised eye. It gave me goosebumps. About 2 years later, on a rainy day, we had to stay inside the classroom. We were just talking, playing, and doing other stuff as usual. When
you
the
break a
class was
window while
about to
playing with
start,
balls in
our
class?
teacher told us all to use the bathroom beforehand. So while some of us were walking to the bathroom, we saw that the teacher who had been fired walked into the school. She was calm. As we walked past her,
Okay, hold on. Oh god, that gave me the heebies. Hold on, I'm now shaking. Hold on, I just after all this, sorry about the sounds. I need to put on this thing ASAP. Autumn and then now it's coming to become winter, and I'm not excited. Oh god, come on. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean for this moment to happen. My battery's about to die soon, and I better hurry. Because I don't want my battery to die in the middle of my video. Alright. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, now let's keep going.
she suddenly looked at us,
only 1
stopped
minute
us,
into the
and
video.
said, "Wait, I know you. You guys were in my class, right?" She was smiling at us, but somehow she looked very tired, and I felt a bit weird. We replied,
That looks like
yes,
pure evil.
ma'am. At that very moment, we saw a gang of boys following her, and I could see that they were holding knives with some blood on it. We then started screaming, but all the classrooms were far away from the bathroom, so nobody could hear our desperate screams. Then we turned around and told the teacher and the gang to please go away and spare us. Our teacher glared at us for a while and slowly started smiling. "Don't worry, you are next." As soon as she told us this, someone abruptly pulled out a knife and they all started grabbing us. The next thing I knew, We were dragged onto some kind of big van. My friends and I were crying and terrified. I knew something bad was going to happen. However, at that moment, when they pulled us into a van, we suddenly heard a loud siren. Fortunately, one of the teachers saw when they entered the school and stabbed some of the students. He immediately called the police. After they were arrested, all the students had to go home early and the school closed for a week. It turned out that the gang was hired by former surgeons who were fired for removing people's organs and killing them. Furthermore, our psychopath teacher had been working with them, and she was a murderer who would have murdered parents and raped their kids. A few months after, the whole gang was sentenced to 10 years in prison. She finally received a death sentence. However, that was not all. To our surprise, the police also found out that the nerd had been helping the teacher with murder for a long time. I don't know why he did that, but anyway, he will be charged with helping her with murder when he turns 18.
That is so scary! Why? But why? Oh my god. I'm speechless, okay? Why? Why? Oh my god. I am so... I don't know. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry, guys. What was that? Oh my god. Well, I guess that's it. Bye-bye.